All right, so I'm well, I took the tire off and I already unbolted the shocks with an 18 mil and a socket that fit but wasn't the right size. And just did it with a wrench, and I'm replacing them with Ranchos. I learned these are for the rear, these are for the front. So I'm gonna get this shock out. What I've done is I've just used my pry bar. Yeah, we're just gonna get it out. Everybody's out cooking today, so I'm gonna use my both hands for this. All right, so shocks are harder than I thought they were, but I got the old ones out and I started at the bottom, and I learned that was a bad idea. It's a lot easier if you put the top bolt in first and then use all your strength and put it in the fender and push up with all your strength, and then put a pry bar like this and kind of just guide it on. And you can see where I hit it with a hammer. Yeah. Man, that shock looks good. That looks good. Brand new shocks. I'm totally not going to warranty return them. Totally not. Or totally not return the old ones. All right, so I got it all bolted on. I didn't use Loctite or anything, but I'm not honestly that worried about it. It sucks booty butt to get these on. Also, my inner fenders aren't in all the way because of the new fenders. Ooh, I'm also really bad at aligning doors. But yeah, they're in. I'm gonna do the rears too, but I'm not too worried about that. It's 9:20 and I'm gonna pack up. I'm probably gonna take a shower and I'm gonna play Minecraft, because that's what cool kids do. Because I'm a cool kid. Like my Pitman arm? Yeah, look at that new Pitman arm. Yeah. This sucks. I'm gonna pack up all my excessive amounts of DeWalt tools. Yeah, lots of DeWalt. Anyways, I'm gonna put the tire back on. And yeah, we're gonna get this done. I got some music going, we're good. All right, now we're doing the other side. It's the next day. Got the tire off. And I got my 7/16 socket. It's not the right size, but it's working. And 18 mil deep socket. And we're getting this side off. This side's pretty bad too. You can see my beautiful ball joints and my beautiful rusty caliper. And yeah. Probably do the rotor eventually. I got a brand new one in the back of the truck, so. But I got Taylor Swift going. I need to get this inner fender back in, but these are so difficult to get back in. I don't know why, but I'm sure there's a way. I could put like a 2x4 and just like drop the weight of the truck on it. No, that doesn't sound like a good idea. But I could use a 2x4 and a floor jack and like push it up. I don't know. But I'm gonna get this shock off first. So we're gonna unbolt her with the power of me. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I can get the bottom one with an impact though, so that's nice. All right, this phone case that I have is definitely not the right choice. It's like matte, like it's the official iPhone case, because I have a 16E and like everything sticks to it. But I got the pry bar under it. I got the bolt undone. My big impact could fit. Heck, I may be able to fit the little guy up in here. Yeah, those rusty, crusty exhaust intakes. Your manifolds, I mean. Tasty. I want to redo all this anyways, eventually. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna get this bolt out. I'm totally not tooting over here. It really helps to have two different size impacts. So I got the little 12 volt and I got my breaker bar. I got the 12 volt on that side and I just took the breaker bar and held it, and well, yeah, it really helps to have two different size impacts, because I got the big guy, I got the little guy, I got the auto ratchet, I got the Sawzall, I got the, yeah, I really like the DeWalt. A little too much. I'm like a Mexican. In fact, I had a Cody's girlfriend, which is Hispanic, tell me I'm the most Mexican white guy. So I'm doing something right, I think. I don't know. I'm not Mexican, but apparently I act like one. So yeah, we're gonna get this bolt out. We're gonna get this shock out. I'm gonna put my breaker bar back underneath her. So we can go like this. And yeah, we're gonna get this bolt out. All right, so I set my phone in a puddle, so it's a little wet, but it's okay. Got the new shocks on the front. Pretty good looking. I lost the zip tie, and the blue ones are too small. But I fixed. At least I got the fender hanging up a little bit. So far, you know, which we can't really tell if the truck's a smooth ride just by rocking it. But doing the rear now. It's one step bigger, and then the other side's a little smaller. So we're gonna get down there and do that. Ugh. And all the gas, like all the sitting units that don't work. Oh yay! And the vents that don't work either, because when I pump my gas, yeah. All right, let's get this started. All right, I do have to say, getting the shocks out in the rear are a lot easier. Learned that these were made in Japan. No idea what brand they are. I think they're red. I think this front is covered in soot and carbon, probably from this guy. Because, you know, straight pipe turbo diesel. I need to actually run the exhaust. Also, look at that amount of washers. Jeez, guys. That's a lot of washers. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. Anyways, shocks out. New ones, gotta go grab them. Yeah, this just sucks. I hate getting out of this thing. Interesting occurrence. My neighbor that wanted to fight me now is waving at me. I don't know, maybe he's trying to make a truce. I just put the bushings, these little guys that came in the packaging. Any of these I'm gonna have to be able to use, but you know, these I can weld to stuck nuts and washers, so that's nice. But yeah, I need the bushings. And then I also need to put the rubber gap thing on. Ooh. Oh, there goes, more stickers. More bushings. More stickers that are completely folded. I don't know who. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy on. And we're gonna keep listening to Billie Eilish. Alright, that's one shock in. Honestly, whoever designed the rear shocks, I love it. Those shocks, pain in the freaking ass. These guys, oh my god, I love these. Literally all you do is you take a 19 mil and go pump, and you know, your size may vary, because I noticed this hardware is a little newer. And you just go pump, and yeah, like, done. And then I could just push it out, even though this is big old Mama Jama shocks, adjustable too. But I've got it on loosey-goosey, because this puppy's an off-roader. Alright, let's migrate to the other side. Is that supposed to be like that? Yeah, those are like bump stops. Okay. Yeah, you can see all my loose-ass wiring and hoses just hanging out and sit tight together. Yeah. Really need to figure out these sending units. So it'd be really nice to have gas gauges. I've still yet to ever own a car with gas gauges. Like, if you watch my channel, you really realize how many cars I've had. And some of them I haven't even recorded of. And none of them has ever had a working gas gauge. The Monte Carlo didn't even. It was the nicest car I've ever owned. This is the most expensive car I've ever owned. I'll pick that up later. I'm gonna migrate to the other side. And yeah, not very often you get to see the underside. You get to see all the rust, but it's not bad for Michigan, for being in the north. I like how I was watching Donut Media yesterday, and they're like, it's so rusty. It was literally a Subaru, and the bolts were just lightly rusted. You could still see the shine of the gold, like, grade 8 on them. It's like, that is not rusty. Alright, I'm like army crawling. I'm gonna get this other side out. It's really easy. It's literally just you know, 3/4 and a 19 mil, and I'm getting them out. This side might be a little more difficult with the gas tank, but we'll see. All right, so we got El Chacarino Removoed. Look how black that one is compared to, that's the driver's or passenger side, that's the driver's side. All that black soot from the exhaust. My poor phone case. I'm just hanging out with my wheel well. I realized when I was welding my fenders, I know I'm no master welder here. I left my piece of copper. It's been on there for a hot minute. Anyways, I'm surprised that stayed on the entire way to Chicago and back. That's crazy to me. Another fun fact. Yeah, shocks. It's rather shocking. Ugh. Let's put that shock on. Yeah, this guy. So yeah, let's get this guy. Yep. All right, so there's really no way of telling if the shocks are better until I drive it. But it already feels better. What if I were to... Oh yeah. It used to be like a hopper. Now it's a... Oh yeah. Brand new shocks. All around. Going from these doing all brand new shocks on my F250. There's a bunch of them. But oh yeah, look at that. All brand new shocks. It may rain. It's kind of cloudy. But it's like the shiniest thing in there. And yes, I'm keeping the stickers. All right, let's warranty return these. And yes, I'm taking the hard way. All right. Well, thanks for watching. It was a rather shocking video. Man, I love saying that when I do shocks. Shocks all around. I don't know, it could have been, I think it was going to be like $80 if I went the Master Pro, but I went the Ranchos because they were only a couple bucks more. And they're Ranchos, so they're cool, and they're made in the U.S. Now, who says how good they are? I never said how good they are. But they seem to be holding the vehicle, so I'll let you know. Maybe we'll do like an update in a couple months or when I do off-roading. We'll see. All right. I'm going to put all these shocks back in the box, and we're going to take them back in there.